for the men out there to know. And Congress
It's for the men to know.
considering legislation to expand the military drive registration requirement.
Something for the men. Something for the men.
Ladies get up in arms, literally and figuratively.
Happy Wednesday.
To add women to the
I
drive
swear.
since the 1980s, and clearly those have all been instituted.
Everybody running around talking about they're diluting the gas. I swear. They're putting water in the gas. Did you see the gas this morning? They're diluting the gas. Like, y'all wouldn't know your left foot from your front foot. How would you know if they diluting the motherfucking gas? You don't even know if the person you watching on TV is the same original person that they always was. How you gonna tell if they put water in the gas? You don't know shit. You just happen on a trend. Did you get a tester? Do you got a tester? If you ain't got a tester, I don't want to hear it. Okay? So, like, I could see if these was the most detailed Americans. Oh my gosh, look at them. I would love to be one of them. Walking down the street, light-skinned with tall legs. I don't know what type of dogs they were, but they were amazingly groomed, okay? So this is Wednesday. Oh my gosh. TGI. Oh, humpback. The middle of the week. The crazy thing is, this is the crazy thing. The week to me feels like a calibration. I get up Monday, especially, I don't know, I wasn't really like ready for Monday. I just felt like you kind of have more energy. And then, you know, the middle of the week, like every day leading towards the weekend is like a notch towards weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a notch towards being weakened on the weekend. Throughout the week, we're being weak to get weakened on the weekend. It's so weird. But anyway, I digress. People started saying that like they were writing Sherlock Holmes novels. I digress. So happy Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. The sun is shining bright outside. I'm very grateful, very blessed to show up every time. The life source is in my body. That means the Most High Yahweh said, hey, you got another day to go. Okay? When I got up this morning, I heard a beautiful, well, actually, the first song I heard in my head, what was that? It was the first song I heard in my head. Oh, Woljanchi. Now I don't know. I don't think that's like a song to channel. You know what I'm saying? It's Woljanchi. Woljanchi. Manuni si sham sham. Wojilai. Now I know. Come on now. Come on now. The fuck? Look at us. If it wasn't somebody behind me, see, that's why I got a roller behind me now. He wasn't able to pull that dumbass shit. He was trying to pull, face looking stupid, like an open booty hoe. All right, so this lady last year, I remember when that Asian Wojanji came out. It was a trend across TikTok. Hey, happy Wednesday. Man, this black lady she lived her life with that freaking Wojanji shit. Like, she went across America to Asian restaurants singing Wojanji in Asian nightclubs. When I tell you that is how you make a career out of a trend, like that's turning your creativity onto another level. You know what I'm saying? And I really, really appreciate that in people. When you can do something like that, she had her little supporters and everything. She was just ready. I'm like, yes, 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 sis. So yes, I did think about that song this morning, but that is not the channel song that I want to talk about. The channel song that I want to talk about this morning is called Pretty Little Fears. Because that song was also on my mind after I shook all the wash my face and everything. Pretty Little Fears is by an artist, okay, that is least talked about. This artist is like on the caliber of Russ, and there's one other artist that can sing like this guy. His name is Black. And I did not even know he was from Baltimore. It's Black with a 6 LACK. What's so crazy is I didn't know he was from Baltimore, but go fucking figure. Baltimore don't support a motherfucking thing unless you licking hiney ho or you somebody cousin, sister, brother, uncle, sister, cousin, son. Like, what? Where do Rex the fucking fat? These people, I'm glad y'all ain't going my way. Thank you. Because you ain't going my way. I hate fucking people. Ugh. All with the people with the energy, with that transferable energy. Y'all, let me tell you something. Shout out to this motherfucking channel. First of all, we was doing numbers Monday. What's that? Today's Wednesday. Y'all, shout out to this channel Made to Last. Y'all, we was doing numbers. When I tell you, we was fucking doing numbers. Our views went up to 1.1K as of yesterday when I looked on to my my analytics. So thank you to all the viewers that come here, that's inquisitive about what I got going on, that's here to truly support. Yo, I was wondering why Monday felt so good. I felt your energy. I felt your positive energy radiating through the bad energy. And I just want to say thank you for being here. Look, the crazy thing is, I don't think you guys got here in time yesterday, or whatever formula I did Monday, I should have did yesterday. And I could literally sense these negative entities, these whatever they attach to, like I literally can sense that. So it's so wild that it's like when I looked at the numbers on my algorithm, it matched. Monday, I had so many people that was in here. I had, the haters were here, but the love overshined. And what was so crazy, that was what my lesson was about. I was talking about how love, well, not the whole one, but a piece of that. And look how it brought a community together just through vibration, just through, me using my portal to speak positive and talk about, what I sought to talk about that day. So I just want to give thanks and praise and all of that stuff to you guys. Praise to Yahweh. Thanks to my community. I know you guys are probably in speculative mode. And hey, I'll give you grace. I'm not rushing you to be here, but I know you here, and I know once you see what's going on, you're not gonna go away. You're gonna be my support system. I have 100% all good intent, to uplift everybody, and I've always had that good intent throughout my life. So I have nothing to hide. And that's why I keep showing up for you guys. I keep showing up for myself. I keep showing up for my daughter every single day. Now, I just see it. I see it in the numbers. So yeah, it's like, when you go through hard times, you have to persevere and you have to set a goal. I don't think we set goals a lot anymore. That used to be something they told us to do in school, but setting goals and actually writing down your ideas and plans is actually a good idea. It's actually great, and it helps to it helps to manifest your plan. One day, okay, so this is when like Walmart was 24 hours. I love to go to Walmart, especially at the first of the month when I needed to get my household toiletries and everything. Walmart was the ish. If you're just getting here, happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I'll focus on what you guys are saying a little bit more. I'm trying to get through this thick old traffic. So yes, Walmart was the ish. I don't know if you had a Walmart in your city or state that was 24 hours, but we had the luxury of having a 24-hour Walmart. And when you didn't want to, like if you wasn't the club type of person or whatever, or if you just chose not to and you wanted to shop all night at Walmart, like you can literally freaking shop all night at Walmart. I remember going in Walmart, you know, tipsy, you know, I got pictures of me and my old homie up at Walmart, just talking to people, having fun, 3 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, that would definitely be my staple to go to. And I don't know if you noticed, like Walmart, even though it's probably hella more chemically toxic, wasted in there, they always have brands that are like they have rare brands in the store. And even when it comes to like the groceries and stuff, the sauces, the seasonings, I loved going there just for those types of things. Yeah, but then the toilet papers and everything. But sometimes you get in Walmart and your imagination, like just everything is like, oh my God, I need it. And you going off the top of your head and you wind up just getting things. Yeah, you can use it, but it's like, did I need it? No, like you could have literally went without and went simpler. It saved like $150. So I would spend about maybe $200 happily on household supplies per month. I would just say upwards of, not every month or whatever. Because you know, like once you got the supplies, you don't need to buy everything every month. So that's when I was living in the projects. I'm living in the projects, Perkins Projects, and Family Dollar is like not too far from there. So that's the store we used to always have to walk to. When I tell you, one day I wrote down my list and I realized I didn't need as much as I thought. It was like a bunch of things that I just don't pick up frivolously. I walked my butt to the Family Dollar. When I tell you I spent under $50, it was around 50 or under $50 on everything I needed. So I was able to see that Family Dollar, they offer slightly different prices, or either affordable prices the same as Walmart, but it just depends on what you grab and just, you know, how much you grab. So I was like, okay, now I know to write my things down. Not only did I save a lot of money, I saved time, because instead of me having to catch the bus or whatever all the way up to Walmart at that point, I'm walking around the corner and I'm getting everything I need. And yeah, like it just works out better. So I think if we applied that same thing to everything, every shopping list, every task list, then we would literally cut a lot of fluff out of our lives. Now, let's not even negate the fact that the cell phones have taken a huge chunk out of productivity, out of the average human that literally structures its own day. The cell phone has definitely gained space. I remember it was a time I was super conscious of my time on the cell phone, you know, all of those things. And I'm like, damn, I'm looking at everybody else just face sunk in the phone. And as for me, why do they drive like that in a tunnel? Like, it's almost like they want a crash. So I'm just like, you know, I being more disciplined in your everyday, it definitely saves you. It definitely saves you. Sometimes now, even now, you know, I do a lot with my phone, granted, but I'm like, I literally gotta do something else. Like, I gotta sit this phone down. I don't think there's ever a large chunk of time that my phone is ever off anymore. There used to be times that motherfucker was off for like hours. You know what I'm saying? Now everything I do is with the phone. So I don't think that is by you know, coincidence. I really feel like they plan it to be that way. Okay, well, cool. I didn't know it was gonna be in Baltimore. I really hope she win. She going to do good. There's a couple of hitters out here besides Shawn. There's Destiny Day Owens. You know, I'm really hoping she could get in the ring. Now that Shawn's boxing, Destiny could definitely match up with somebody like that. She from our gym. She from the gym Umar down there off of Madison or North Avenue. But yeah, I'm excited to see. I feel like she going to do better than Blueface. I don't see. I really, honestly, I felt like Blueface did good, but I'm just still trying to figure out, is this the natural Blueface? Like, his body is built like a fat man that got legs, not knees. Y'all ever seen a fat man or a girl and her legs, the knees rub from the knees down, and then by you get to the bottom of the legs, they far out, the knees close in, and the ankles is out like an X shape. Yeah, that's how Blueface, he got the baby X shape body type now. I'm like, I don't remember him having it, and I don't know if he was way too slim to notice, but that right there has to be constricting. This Blueface is not genetically having a good body, but I'm looking at Shawn go right back down to her athletic body. You got to remember, she was always an athlete. Then she was a fighter. Now, as far as her fighting skills, I didn't really watch Baddies enough. Like, I feel like people just be hyping anything up, any fucking thing. But Taseki, I've seen her in fights, and I know that she's actually brawled. I haven't seen you know, older clips of the Baddies to see Shawn's style, but if she's Taseki's sister, I'm pretty sure she going dominate. And that's one thing, like, once you find your physical sport, man, you can literally dominate in that. I think she's still pretty young and able to grow in the sport too. And then she got a lot of frustration, a lot of things to get up out of her. It's a healthy way, you know. But you see what happened. It's always the least expected shit. You see what happened with the what's the lady, the Tretch and Salt and Pepper daughter, you know. So you can't always. Oh man, we had now with 2026, they can do all of this high-tech shit, but they can't make it to where radio and Wi-Fi is universal and it's just working outside for everybody. Like, I just don't get that. You feel me? Like, yeah, that don't make sense. Like, we don't put enough pressure on the world enough. To me, it's always pressure on y'all be worried about the wrong shit. When it's things that could be better for everybody. Life could be so much fucking better. But we'll really require that. You know what I'm saying? We'll never require that. Won't require a damn thing. Like, we don't put two and two together enough. And it's like, I feel like that's why at this point, the Revelation, the Fallen Tower, whatever, you know, the wars, the World War III, that stir up needs to happen. Whatever it is, whatever it's gonna be, because, you know, they keep giving us different rumors of what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be World War III? Is God gonna come, the aliens? What's gonna happen to fuck this shit up? Destruction has to come. Because what's happening? What the fuck are you doing? Like, the structure got to come in order for this shit to be rebuilt the right way. In order for people to be, like, just on the same, like, humans, literally, to collectively have an opinion here in this world filled saturated with controllable players. Controllable players, they are worse than cell phone disturbance. Controllable players take up a lot of our lives, and this is why chosen people, this is why human people, this is why when you are growing up in your purpose, you got so many people around you that's trying to take you away from it. Not only people, but opportunities. You know what I'm saying? The opportunities are there to take you away. So you could literally be a freaking brainiac, a scientist at 4 years old, and you see, like, these kids, the parents get it. When it's alignment in the family, they get it. They understand I have a baby genius. They automatically, now I can't say the exploitation is right either, but a lot of them, they do, you know, go to TV shows, but they honor their genius. They embrace it. They help that genius grow into an adult scientist. You know what I'm saying? They don't destruct that genius. But when you around people that don't even understand the people that they have, and each person, our differences matter because we become each other's tools. The things that I'm not strong in, you're strong in, and things that I'm strong in, you not. But together we can build the world. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is why the agenda is for everybody to be the same. It's easy to control the same type of person, the same type of mindset. It doesn't stretch so far. It's controllable. It doesn't have a mindset of its own. It doesn't have a thought process. So it's easy to do that. But it's like, you know, when a person understands with the alignment, this is a rich, abundant mindset. Oh, I have a baby genius. Oh, I have a baby. Oh, I have a artist baby, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And they embrace those talents and skills young and harness that. They don't get jealous of their youth. They don't get angry and, you know, and wonder why. It's just a lot of things, you know, that I'm seeing that contribute to the world. So yeah, like, we have to get in alignment with the things and the people around us and realize what they are, who they are, what we have, what skills we have, and get plugged into the program early. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a bunch of self-defeat and just being defeated within your own realm comes from self-infliction a lot in its own thought processes, because you don't even understand the treasures that are around you a lot of the times, and you beat them up. Hence, you know, Black is an artist that came from Baltimore. Black makes great fucking music. He makes music just like Russ. I've heard Russ on the well, I would say Russ and Black kind of equal as far as radio play. But it's like, damn, why is he not an artist we listen to? He's a gem. And he not one of these, you know, illiterate, or he doesn't sound, he got a whole completely different fucking sound. Move the fuck out my way. These people just love being in your way, like grown ass man in there. Yeah, so again, we have a lot of prophets, we got healers, we got special people within our community. And the thing is, unless you look fucking special, right? And unless you look special and people embrace that special and uniqueness, people don't give a fuck about that. Like, I've seen people support junkies because a popular, you know, person loves the junkie. So now everybody, oh, we care about it. Like, people just so fucking, like, mindset. Like, and then you got a true healer, a true genius, a true athlete in your same community, and they sit up there, they have services, and, you know, they have knowledge and things to give to help the community grow and this and that. And just because don't nobody know this person, and this person might look a certain way, Not a junkie though. Mind you, not a junkie. Y'all won't support this person. It's the weirdest mindset I've ever. And you know what? I've read about this. It means that a lot of people that say they're different, because every time you date somebody, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. I've heard men say the same thing that men say the same thing about women. They always say, "Oh, I'm not like these other women. I'm not like these other men." But when it comes down to the way y'all think collectively, you're alike. Literally, I could pick up a book and the way you think is called it's called groupthink. The way you think is called socialism. So why don't you think that I think that you're like every other man and woman when I can look at your mindset in books that white people wrote? You're programmable, so you must be an NPC. So how the hell could you not be like every other man or woman? My goal in life was to be different and not like every man and woman, and find out how to not think like them. But most people, they gravitate towards the popular clout-based things that never really amount to shit. Like, it's attention grabbing, yeah. It might be funny, it might give you a laugh, yeah. But does it lead to residual anything? Does it lead to residual? Think about all of the distractions that America has made, popular. I feel like Shamar is definitely he's gifted, and he has a purpose. It might have not started off like that, but the more and more, like, he's growing into, he's actually developing. That was a great choice for America, because he's inspiration. I know, like, I've had people around me that did not have, all of the mental health up here. They was a little, but at the end of the day, they didn't grow like Shamar is. I feel he got a great team around him, and he's inspiration for people that will gravitate to him because of who he is, that seem to be better than him, but literally aligned with him for some reason. He's inspiration for a lot of people, and I look at him and I'm like, I'm happy for him. That's one person that America did do a good job on, because he's showing people, like, how you can be handicapped and talked about and on the street, and not, you can still make it. You can still make something out of it. And he's doing music, everything. Like, you can tell he worked on himself too, because some of the videos, like his speech, his words don't match his mouth. And then on his lives, like, you can tell he's working on developing himself. So that's one person that I can literally see growing faster than half these motherfuckers out here that literally can do the same thing for themselves, but they rather watch people all day and and talk about them or whatever, like worried about the wrong shit. So you got people that's literally handicapped and that's doing great fucking things, that's inspirational. And that's just, somebody that's actually a celebrity. But there's many people with disabilities that's doing the same thing, physically overcoming challenges that, I definitely can't do half the things. I've seen this guy with no legs playing basketball, wrestling, all of these things. The community don't embrace these people. The communities, American communities really don't embrace these people unless they can exploit them in some way. They don't never look at them for their skill level, their achievements, their abilities, none of these things. If you can get some money out of them, though, yeah. Oh, the community loves them. We're giving them free this, free that. We putting them over here. We want them over here. We want them on this podcast. All this shit. It's just so cheesy. Like, people fucking cheesy and transactional. And it's a now wonder. It's a now wonder. You see good people and they get that shit together and they leave and they be like, I don't never want to fuck with these people or whatever again. It's a now motherfucking wonder, because people generally do good people fucked up if they can. They really do. Like, if you can have the upper hand to treat somebody bad and nobody's looking, You know what? And you, no one's gonna say anything. Like, you will continue to do that shit. And I don't give a fuck how grown, how intelligent you are. It's just the fact that, the social groupthink beehive mindset. Have a good day, baby. In effect, the need to impress each other. Those ways are animalistic ways. They're not human ways. Humans create, they communicate, um, they they reciprocate. It's a balanced type of ordeal. NPCs are transactional. They need to charge up off of draining others. Um, they spread lies and keep narratives going for agendas, not for the the happiness and empowerment of the whole. It's always about a small portion. They create hierarchies so that it keeps people in check, and it's about control. With humans and human nature and humankind, you never need to control anybody. You just want them to be safe. You want them to be respectful. You want them to be happy, and these things you would just guide a person to happiness. Or if you see, like, your little friend about to run in the street, you'll say, hey, no, or don't play with fire, it's hot. But you don't control them. Now, if they continue to play in the fire and burn themselves, you're not controlling them, you guiding them. You're giving them the tools they need. You want them to be happy. If they go and make a decision in that, then that's not your choice. That's not your problem. That's what humankind looks like. Control looks like you can't go in that kitchen at all. There's I'm not even going to tell you why. You can't go in there. You just ask me for what you want. You got to pay $500 every time you need to go in that kitchen. That's what control, restriction looks like. And that's what makes things scarce and deprived. People would do way more things out of just being happy, living in their purpose. It'll become a habit. It'll become, first nature to just come outside, mow the grass, plant some fruit and vegetables, help the neighbor, whatever. Like, it won't be a speculation. It'll be more of a reality because we all living in something that we want to make better. But until there's a shift, we can't make things better with people who just have a incomplete mind. Like, it's incomplete, it's traumatized, it's no good. The minds are no good. You can't do anything with somebody with a trash mind. And there's a lot of people that have those low vibrational thought processes that can never elevate above planting a flower. Thank you. You have a good day too. And these people, they get bored. These people actually get bored. Now, it's up to who guides you to remind you when you're being raised to be like, look, when you say I'm bored, your parents, your guide should show you what to do young to not be bored. Like, you should always have something to do with yourself, even if you have nothing to do. Life is not a boring thing. Life is about learning, and it depends on where you focus. So a lot of the times, sitting in the house, we can become bored. But if you change your perspective, you can sit anywhere and become bored. Changing your perspective is all about your mindset. If you don't have a mindset to switch it to, then you won't be able to change your perspective. And this is where your guides come in. This is where your guides come in. Healthy guides should guide you to know yourself, to always be in wonder of things. and to always test out your capabilities. And I don't mean in a negative way. Always gaining skills, because a part of life, especially this one, is there's always somebody there to replace you. And now we have to deal with AI, right? AI is a source. I already told you guys that they're duplicating the human temple for these AI bots. AI can be everywhere. And what AI mimics is our the senses that they told us we only have 6 of. Our vibrational, our soul, our signatures, our soul signatures. So what they are trying to do is not only replace us American black people. The whole goal is to replace humans. So think about stacking cups. Think about stacking cups, a stacking cup game. All the cups are out on the table. Each cup reflects a different group of people. Okay? The player is the person who wrote this whole game. Wrote this whole fucking thing we call life. And the player uses each cup. Remember, it represents a group of people to take out, thank you, to take out another group of people until there's no more. So imagine all the cups being laid out on a playing table. The player takes the cup, the first cup, and goes around and stacks it on this first, another cup. Picks up that cup. Now, 2 cups in this player's hand, and there's less cups on the table. This player goes around the table and does that and picks up every cup, because what they're doing is using one group to overpower another group while removing both groups. And then before you know it, the last final group will be there to be replaced by AI, which we kind of see in movies like Surrogate with Bruce Willis. The majority of the world was AI, had surrogates. They had AI bots that they were using to be them in this world, right? Don't drive behind me like a fast faggot. I hate that. A fast faggot from Massachusetts. Yep, you can tell. You can tell he was just trying something. Let me go this way. If you really had to get in that lane, you would have stayed in the lane you was in, not driving fast behind me. Fast faggots from Massachusetts. Anyway. Anyway, like I was saying, these people are here to replace everything. So we've seen in the movie Surrogates how at the end there was like 90% of the community had surrogates. They had their heads in these virtual, almost like the Oculus, right? And the rest of the community, they look like bums. That's what they really look like. That's what the movie wanted to depict them as, because they was not the fancy Balenciaga wearing, Gucci shopping clones, NPCs that actually are using these virtual machines on their head and getting these bots to act like them throughout life. They unplugged from the system. And so they had a beat up appearance, right? They had this beat up appearance. Actually, let me go over here. Let's sit down here for a little bit. Don't come behind me. They had this beat up ass appearance. And what had to happen was humanity had to break from the surrogate. So what they did, Bruce Willis was actually like in politics, and he used his political position to help to crash the systems, the AI systems. Now, this crash is going to be also equal to Revelation, is going to be equal to World War III, is going to be equal to all of the things that we feel will fuck up right now, okay? When you see these pivoting points in movies, or you every time you come down here, every freaking time, you can tell it's way more direct energy down this area than it is anywhere I go. Like downtown is definitely, I can't even sit in the hood and talk because I'm getting hit with some direct energy waves. Like, gee whiz, why can't I sit in the hood? I want to be in this part of the city. Hold on real fast. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh. What you making it day? What you making it night? Fine. All right, so for what we going to do, I'm pretty sure like people understand that we are not the same, right? This is people asking me questions like, why is my skin the same color as poop? Lets me know when these harping white people and all these other people like to say, oh, we're all the same. No, we're not. I always said that, like, we're not the same. I have melanin in my skin. This is called melanin for people who don't know. And actually, this helps me to stay in the sun longer. I can lay out on a beach. I can take long walks without, wearing sunglasses, hats, long sleeves, and things like that. That's called melanin, okay? My melanin, it gets lighter and darker depending on what season it is. It's just like my hair. My hair changes with the seasons, and it's just like my skin. I don't think any other race does that, and that's why they're so questionable about it. And also, they compare it to things that are lesser than them. But let's be honest, a chameleon can go anywhere and blend in. I don't know if a person that is just one color, especially white, could go anywhere and blend in, especially in natural habitats. You would stand out. So I'm very proud of my skin. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm very proud of how I look. I'm very proud of my hair. I'm very proud of all my features, my nails, everything. There's nothing that any YouTube troll could come on here and tell me, especially when you operate using fake identities. I am very proud of who I am, and that's on that. I feel like God gave me a lot of abilities, and one of them was being black. And black is also a superpower. In this flesh body suit, I could be anything I want to be. You know what I'm saying? My hair changes, my body changes, my skin texture and type change. And that's all due to the seasons, baby. And not only that, when I add the trinkets to that, and I start to design this temple that the Most High gave me, a lot of y'all be jealous. So comparing it to poop, I would say, is the wrong thing, especially if you use it. You already on here trolling me. Means you're a hater from the jump. And then I just gave you a lot more to hate on. So I'm pretty sure you can think about that and teach all the other non-educated, non-melanated people that try to come on here and talk about the color of my skin or whatever. You can run back and tell them that. Won't you have a class? This is what your ancestors paid for in capsules. That's more than vibranium, titanium, gold, and shit. Let's be honest. Your peoples are paying for this shit. You feel me? Your peoples are rubbing this shit on their skin. And if they're not, then they're trying to copycat the vernacular of what we are, but they probably are just a different skin color. But you're not a chameleon. That's the thing. So you stick out like a sore fucking thumb. Okay? You stick out like a sore thumb. Again, you can look like us, but you won't be us. And you can compare whatever, you want. But at the end of the day, this is riches. People talk shit about money, but guess what? They also are obsessed with money. They also would love to be laid around money. Like, it's the same thing. The same thing, okay? Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Wednesday. I talk black people language, so it's a combination of English, which is what the rapists and pillagers that come to black communities and gentrify them and pull them out of their communities. They do that, and then it's mixed with black vernacular because I hang around black people and I'm black, so it's mixed with that. If you don't understand it, I don't think this is the right place for you. Like, you shouldn't be here. But I know this is all a part of your system and y'all trying to get my attention, which is why I started a petition, guys. I do have a petition for this type of thing going on. I don't want to get on here and have to talk to these people. I really don't have to look at it and acknowledge it. But make sure if you see this video, I have 2 petitions, one for the death of my son and one for harassment and things like this. Petition is a tool, again. So please sign that motherfucker. Thank you. Sign it, share it, read it, share it in groups. I don't care what group. You can put it on Twitter, X. A lot of y'all probably scared to go on there because y'all motherfuckers, people will literally find you. All this stuff that y'all doing right now would never, like, people would have found y'all ass the next day and literally y'all would have been on X on the video, on the 42-second clip or something. So that's why it's like, I'm really thinking about going ahead and let y'all following me over there. But at the end of the day, this type of exposure that you are giving me and that you're giving yourself, because all you guys do is give me ammunition to solve this problem. Every day you come on here, you piss me off or just make me feel a certain type of way. You give me ammunition to be, you know what I'm saying, to be this way. And report and report and report. So all those reports are gonna add up. So I'm not even worried about it. But though it gets on my nerves, like Buddy said yesterday, the difference between me and a police officer, right? Police officers become, a lot of the time, some of them, they want to help their communities, but a lot of the times they join the brotherhood of being a police officer because it's a group thing. Remember, these police officers were bullied in middle school, high school, things like that, and they swore on their freaking their anger that they would never allow anyone else that looked a certain way to do them like that. So they joined the brotherhood of police officership. You feel me? So they wasn't already healed. They was coming from unhealed childhood trauma into a brotherhood, okay? And then you are out here doing things. A lot of police officers, let's be fucking honest, are not fucking good officers. I have Detective Fallard, who told me my son was found perfect on the scene, and he's helping with the cover up with my son. So, for a police officer to kill someone and need therapy and mental health afterward, what makes perfect fucking sense. Look at the life they live. Me, on the other hand, I don't kill people. I don't even stalk people. I live my life every day, pouring into myself and my daughter, worried about my own environment and what I got going on moving forward. I hardly even think about the past anymore because everything that reminds me of the past, I've learned to detach from so that I can open new doors in my life. So when it comes to mental health and healing and needing therapy and all of these things, again, I'm not a book. You can't open a book and see, oh, she's a groupthink person like y'all. A lot of you guys, the reason why you're here, because you're part of a group that's here to troll me. That's a group mindset. A lot of y'all don't even fucking know me, but because somebody gave you a lie, a promise, money, drugs, dick up the ass, something, you come here every fucking day and you stalk me. So that to me lets me know my mind overstands your mind. Although it may be triggered, that frustration has nothing to do with mental health. I just want you to understand that. So a lot of you guys can't even read a room and you try to come in here and diagnose me. You would never, ever, ever have an MD behind your name. You would never be a fucking doctor. So for you to come here as a troll and try to give me a medical diagnosis is far under your scope of practice. You're not even in your realm. You're doing things that literally, if I was to take that advice and and go off the rocker, like it could literally be a lawsuit. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not even about to sit up here and play a game with you guys every fucking day. You might get me one day to get out my character or be emotional, but every day, nah. When I understand what's happening, not every day. It's just the fact that a motherfucker gets tired, and actually one of y'all motherfuckers would have probably got choked the fuck up, slapped up, punched, something right now if y'all was in my vicinity. Like, in those times of me being frustrated, it's not that I need a pill, I need another white person, African person, whatever, to diagnose me and give me medicines. I'm not on medicine. I'm not on any health medicine. I'm not on any, anything I take is like a vitamin or slim trim. I was trying to detox, but I'm like, I can't be just out here peeking watery poop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would just like skip that and detox in other ways. But yeah, to all my community that is here though, let me tell you, spring is here. I've seen purple nettle already in my garden, and what I'm going to do is start to make the teas. So I will have real real nature healing teas for you guys, and I will have them for the low. Okay, these teas are gonna be nothing that you find in the store, nothing that's being really like talked about, because people don't do this type of shit. They listen to their leader. They listen to the leaders of the land. Oh, get the weeder, the what is it called? Weeder eater? Get the weeder eater. We cut our weeds and we throw them away. Go ahead, throw it away. Meanwhile, me over here, I'm using them for medicinal purposes because that's what it is. You keep on getting on your prescription, 6, 7, 8, 12 prescriptions. That's going to lead you to something else while I'm over here doing that. So yeah, that's the difference. So I'm looking at the seasons. I'm not looking at other people to come and troll them. I'm looking at nature change. I'm looking at my environment. What I could do. You guys are looking at me. You see how that works? So it's like, hey, happy Monday. Thank you. Happy Monday, guys. And that was Jamal Robinson. Thank you. So anyway, again, when you see anything that is on this live that looks like harassment, if you here to support, I have 2 links in my description. Those links are for the petitions going, for the trolling and everything. Like, don't nobody got time for this bullshit but children every day. Like, I literally come here to support my community and uplift my community, and literally don't nobody got time for this childish junkie behavior. Like, it has to be junkies, like people that's dependent or hooked on something. Like, I've never in my life thought growing up I would have to deal with grown ass adults. I'm 40, y'all. Like, these people gotta be like 35, like they up there, and maybe even younger. But the fact that they all show up religiously telling me to get jobs and shit, but you're up here, like, it's weird. None of those things, they don't play on my mental health at all, honey. I could go to sleep at night. I sleep very well. In fact, I wish I could have slept longer. That's what make me talk about the weekend. Like, god damn, I wish the weekend, hold up, I wish, the weekend was like a 4-day week. I feel like the shit should be even. We got 7 days, right? But I feel like we should have 3 days to work, 4-day weekend. Every time we have a 4-day weekend, I'm so ready and charged up to get back to whatever it is. It's like, you can rest, you can do everything you want to do, like you need to do, and then you can look forward to planning for the week, the 3-day. And it's like, I'm going to think of new words to say, because the week is like, we got to stop even saying that. The duration of these days right now. Like, I literally feel like we should all have that. That's the construction of the new world should consist of healing for the people on it. And everything that drained us, as far as the day cycles, the work week, and all of these things, we need that to be in reverse so it can replenish us. So instead of having the 7-day work week, we have 4 days in on the weekend and 3 days to work. And a lot of these days will be in community. So it's not like it's working, because we're building and contributing towards the land around us, our environment. You know what I'm saying? Every day, life, like I said, is supposed to be like a paradise. This shit right here that we live in is not natural. This is here to control us. That's why it's so many different groups, hierarchies, so many different things that get us riled up in politics and all of that. We don't need politics. We don't need a government. We don't need shit. All we need are leaders on a land that are able to come together and collaborate. All this political shit, and you got to race and run, that's distractions, and it take away from life and what we really need to be pouring into. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same way that they distract us and people can come up with whole networks to scam, this is the same way. The reason why it's taken away from the average mind to build, because think about it, it's people in third world countries that literally bum and scam all fucking day, but because of their broke mindset, they can come together and be smart enough to create a debilitating scam ring that probably funnels hundreds of thousands of dollars every day through a network. That is very smart, though it's not used in the right way, but that goes to show you what poor people can do. They can use their mind to create something powerful, but they're not going to produce anything powerful because they don't have a mind of life. All of their mind is about taking and robbing and stealing and killing. So, of course, the business ideas are going to be about scamming, although you can create something very great. But this is the same thing for regular people. But for regular people like us, they keep busy. Oh, let's, working, politics, TV, music, little dumb shit, Diddy, Clarissa and Papoose, Palm Beach Pete. All of those things ain't got shit to do with reality around us right now. It really don't. When we can walk outside and probably, just on our block alone, probably create a list of 50 fucking problems that need to be handled, and nobody's worried about that shit. We focus on the wrong motherfucking shit. So the fact that they have you looking over here when the problems is here is another reason why so many things are able to get up under our noses, and we being gotten the fuck over. I'm tired of being getting the fuck over in the big world, in the world around me, in the legal world, in the food industries, like every fucking world. I'm tired of getting played, but it's easy to play us because the majority of people are playable. You feel me? When you understand that these people are groupthink mindsets, and you can read a book and literally determine one or two of their actions in certain environments, and then they continue to dumb you down, and you go with that wave, and then they test the theory, and then you show them how dumb you are, and then they understand how far of dumb they got you, and now they can do the next thing. And they understand that you now, instead of, it went from protesting to making jokes. You're joking about the shit. You're going to make comedy out of it. You're going to just talk about it for content. And because certain people that could have power, they will power, but because you got NPCs that's actually paying them and licking their butts to be on these social media platforms, bumping their gums all day and not taking action, they are very complacent with just sitting there and bumping their gums. Okay, they don't give any action, calls to action. They don't try to make changes. They just bring awareness to an attention, start conversations, and have you guys using your energy in the comment section to debate about it, and while they make money off of the shit. All the while it's creating content, is not solving a damn thing. This is why I'm like, when I give you a call to action, even with the petition, it just takes a click of a fucking button. If you don't want to read it, that's fine. You understand what's happening. You see the shit on my live. So how couldn't you like put two and two together? Click the button, and that's, you know what I'm saying? But even to be an activist, I have more people here rather troll me than to be an activist, than to help make a change when you clearly see it's a fucking problem. That's the mindset to me. That's why I'm like, it's something off with a lot of people, and I don't even think they know it. Like, these people gloat about their focus is in the wrong shit, so they don't even understand that if they was to play the sport, like, they would be unathletic. Maybe they look good in the uniform, and that's what the talk was all about. But when it's time to play the sport, they got a breath. They don't have the stamina for that shit. And I see it a lot of times. Let me give you an example. See, I used to go to the gym. That's when I found out I was really athletic when I went to the gym. And when I went to the gym, I never saw Black Americans like that at the gym. I'm just going to be honest with you. It was always a lot of Hispanics, whites. If it was Black Americans, it was like, college students, ones that wasn't tainted by the BBL or just not giving a fuck or feeling like because they fat, they got a big ass or whatever. And I'm looking at these Hispanics, especially the men, like they just building stamina, muscles. And it's like, okay, they might not have the same fighting, the guff as a Black man, but they not out here like drinking and wearing skinny jeans and doing drugs and wearing slides. And then if they are doing that, I feel like they're conscious of it and they conduct themselves the right way, because it's timeless amounts of times that I see a fight about to happen between a Black guy that's just on the corner and a Hispanic that I know that's been in the gym, that's been disciplined and all these things, and you think just because he is little that you can fucking do some shit with him, but he fucking works out and he like he hitting the bags. You out here not doing shit but carrying guns and talking about people, I don't know, whatever y'all do, and wearing skinnies and slides and shit. And even the fact that you can't even read the room and be like, look, I'ma just not even act that thug because I don't have the right shoes on. Like, I'm not even about to run my mouth with slides on. But y'all still, the ego, it's the groupthink mind that's not disciplined, that's not thinking for itself in singularity right now to be like, okay, I might have to just use my communication skills to talk about it. Y'all fight and then you get fucking embarrassed. And it's like, yo, what did you think? So let's put this scenario at an end of the world dynamic or a takeover dynamic. And it really comes down to athleticism or just capability of being ready. Half of y'all don't even understand that people are here to replace you. You don't even understand that you're a hot commodity and you are being looked at hunted almost, like, right, in your own cities and states by not just Hispanics but other people. Like how I'm being hunted, this is how I know this all the way down to the T. But you guys are not being hunted like all the way like I am. But as far as like the gentrification, the replacement type of thing, the slick shit with ICE and replacements and the moving vans and trucks and the kids being missing and all that shit. Yeah, shit like that. Y'all not prepared for. Y'all still joking about Justin Bieber and Diddy and don't even understand. Motherfuckers then already, it's almost like a chessboard, right? We on a chessboard, you move your pawn. The queen is unprotected. The queen is the most valuable player on the board. Your queen is wide open. They protecting that queen and moving their whole pawn across that line over to, now they in your squares. You looking around, oh yeah, the nice corner store, man. I go there and bum me some cigarettes and some jerky jerk pills and shit, some chump, I don't know. They even got that snacks in the store. It's like they moving and y'all ain't seeing it. Y'all just, oh, we got Chunky Monkey from Philippines. Let's eat it. Oh, we got dilapidating chicken. It's nigga chicken. Let's eat it. With honey on it. With the honey pack. With the if they didn't told y'all that the fidget spinners didn't have a location, like the box just showed up, what makes you think these motherfucking honey packs? I don't even eat the little like the fresh cakes and shit that they got. Like they be having the Oreo cream, little fresh cake, little shits. I don't eat that shit. Y'all bake that shit where? I'm not eating that, but y'all eating the honey packs and the pills and all that shit. Y'all don't think that's fucking y'all up? Y'all don't understand warfare? Y'all, it's an article that just came out yesterday about fentanyl being in the Barbie packs, in the Barbies. We just learned that the cartel, the leader was killed. That could have been from Trump, and that the cartel was going to start putting fentanyl in a bunch of products. Are we protecting the products? Are we protecting our family members, our kids, anything? No, because we worried about the wrong shit, the wrong focus. You feel me? Those types of things should never be allowed in American shelves and American stores, but because the American people don't give a fuck, it's about money, right? With them, no moral, no discipline, no structure, no nothing. Nothing is popularity, clout, and money, and a big dick, and a fat ass. If you ain't in the 5 calibers, Americans don't give a fuck. Like they don't really care. It's just like, yeah, like if you ain't scandalous, they don't really give a fuck about you. So it's like one for all for one. And the other countries that watch us and observe us, they understand this very same thing that I'm telling you. Very same thing. They understand it. So they'll come over, gas like you. Oh, my friend. Hello, pineapple. Pineapple, little cutie. Whole time, the chicken is halal. They done prayed to Hasla Flasla over the chicken, slaughtered some goats over the chicken, opening up New York Fried Chicken. You wondering why New York Fried Chicken, all those Jack's Hot Chicken, now they got the ones for the new kids. Why are they sustaining business over Hillary's Pop Shop? Because they didn't slaughter their God. That's why that African lady said, oh, I'm going to get my God on you over here in Baltimore. No, that don't work with me, boo. Nah, son. I don't eat fufu and shit. But the thing about it is, they praying to their gods over their businesses, over the products that y'all buy, and every fucking thing. Now, when I used to go to the spirit stores and buy crystals and things like that, somebody told me that another store or the manufacturer prayed over the products and made sure that the people don't buy it will always have to come back to the store and buy shit. If they doing that shit in a spiritual store, and this is American, then best to fucking believe that in these African, all these other stores, they praying to their gods over the products, and y'all is consuming the shit. This is how they're able to stay for years and years and years and years. Now, here I am. This is me. I'm telling you guys, I have business interfaces that will take uproot these motherfuckers. Starting with our hair, our black hair. Starting with this business plan, right? This business model, and expanding to other ones, because once we have business, our hair business, we're gonna need products, we're gonna need accessories. Those other businesses can expand. Then we hire, like, yo, I got it down for us, for the blacks. I got it down for us, baby. Like, I got it. So it's like we gotta start moving in. We gotta start drawing a line. We gotta start making shit clear, vague. So yeah, please, literally, again, share my live. Make sure you sign those petitions, because these people are relentless. It does not matter what I say, what I do. These people they're not going to stop. And at the end of the day, this is why I'm like showing everybody else what I have to bring to the table, because I'm tired of being shut down. I'm ready to help my community grow. I'm ready to do a lot of things for myself. I'm ready to grow within my own self. And a lot of things like this have been always holding me back. But the thing is, I didn't know it. Now I'm able to see it happen in real time. This shit was going on behind the scenes where I had a lot of people working against me, just speculating. And I never knew that they were working behind the scenes. But I feel like once my son died and I bounced back from that and started talking about his death, that I feel like that death was supposed to be me, right? But it wasn't me. It was him. It was like I feel like they tried me a lot of times because I got hit by a car when I was pregnant with my daughter. The driver looked like they was bending over behind I didn't see a driver. All I know is I got hit up in the air, 4 months pregnant, landed out in the street. The first person to see me was two of the same people. And this was 15 years ago? Same people that see me back then, called the news, want to be on the news, and oh my gosh, wasn't crying, but they just wanted the exploitation off of me being hit by a car, is the same people, two of the same people that's in this stalking organized ring right now. So like I said, a lot of things that happen in my life, I gotta question a lot of shit. Like what? I know this was a synthetic life, and it's been happening so long, like so long. So at the end of the day, now that I know about it, people don't realize that things change. This is the same thing that I've been saying. A lot of things have changed. I mean, a lot of things change. They don't stay the same. So how they've been getting away with this for years, though it's been like that for years and years and years, now I'm woke. Now you might have got off on me for years, but guess what? I'm woke now. So now I'm able to defend myself. Now I'm able to speak up for myself. Now I'm able to tell my story. And people never wanted me to tell my story. They never wanted me to get they always was like, girl, you ain't a victim. Girl, you ain't this. Girl, you crazy. Little girl. Like all of these things that I never was. People will always try to label or create narratives to other people like I couldn't speak for myself. So yeah, now that I can speak for myself is making people upset because they literally can't go around creating narratives. It's taking them a lot of work because I'm pretty sure people will probably come and check to see if it's true. So it's like now these people gotta go back and whatever. I don't have to go back and do a damn fucking thing. I want people, in fact, I want my content to go viral. Every fucking word that I say to go viral. I want people to really look into this because everything I'm doing and I say is from the heart. It's true. This is who I am. I'm not living double lives. I spend a lot of time alone. These people have done a lot of work in my life to isolate me, to make sure that I don't have any type of support, which is why they're trying so fucking hard to discredit me on my own platforms, as I'm talking to my community outside of them. They try to discredit me in the comments. They try to tell me I don't have a community, things like that. So it's like, I know I got to keep pushing because I know people are watching. And I'm just thankful for that. I thank the Most High for that. My prayers are coming true. And the fact that a lot of victims think that you can't do anything about this is another mindset that they've created, which is why one person saw the article that I had posted yesterday about one of the guys pleading guilty to cyber stalking. And he told me that he was going to ruin my life and my family's life. I guess me and my daughter, I don't know. He was going to ruin our lives because I pledge allegiance to the agenda. What? You pledge allegiance to an agenda, bitch, because you keep coming over here harassing me. I'm defending myself. How can people be upset at you for defending yourself when they're literally coming to your platform every day, trying to tear you down, slandering your name, interfering in the case? As I talk about my son, they saying shit like I organ trafficked him, just ridiculous lies, all of these things, right? They are going batshit crazy out of their way on assignment to show up here every fucking day. But yeah, I pledged allegiance. I ain't pledged allegiance to nothing. The only covenant I made was with Yahweh and Yahshua. And hey, that's not a pledge of allegiance. People pledge allegiance to flags. People take oaths to um, organizations like fraternities and sororities and Girl Scouts, things like that. But as far as God or whatever and me living every day, I don't pledge allegiance to a damn thing. I just get up every day, live my normal life, and come back home, honestly. So all of that shit being said is a threat, and I take that threat very seriously, because as determined as these people are to show up every day and try to make me stop coming on my platform, like, the jealousy in these people is running them. Like how I would make a report and be sure to copy every fucking name and report every name that's on here, whether it's saying nice things or not, because I feel like it's all a part of it. If your comments standing out to me, especially because they all delete at the end, the thing that gives me the ambition to do that intricate, tiring thing is the fact that y'all piss me off so much. So if the anger in me can have me report 40 names, 50 names, whatever, right? And all of that, then guess what? I'm pretty sure the jealousy in you, the addiction in you, the obsession in you, whatever it is that have you showing up every day to my platform will have you do some courageous things as well. And that is the comparison that I'm trying to get people to see, that the grandiose things that we see people do in the news or on the Guinness Book of World Records is the very lowest of lows, as above, so below. These people would go to prove their point. They would even sink the boat with themselves in it just to prove a point. They would even take a bad pill just to prove a point. Self-infliction. That's why I said they're sacrificial people. I don't have a God that I need to sacrifice myself to. I don't have a God that I owe. My God just gave me instructions to do the right thing, and that's what I do. So therefore, I don't have to do a lot of covering up, backtracking, explaining myself. Like, this is the most explaining, because I have demonic entities around me creating a false environment. It's almost like taking a lion out of the jungle and putting it in a fucking zoo. Like, the shit is false, it's fake, and then you got all these weird people that's believing, oh, this is beautiful, let me pay my money to come and see this shit. That lets me know the weird, again, boxed in, socialite, groupthink mindset that y'all built with. Like, it's so, everything that I could compare it to is something that has a greater power, taking a natural organism out of its true environment and put it in a synthetic place for weirdos to pay money to view. And though you guys may not be paying money, my abundant energy is currency. And somehow out of my inflictions, you guys get like, it's like the loosh. You guys get you love it. You suck that energy up. You love when I sit here and almost cry, my eyes water, my voice is breaking, and you love that shit. You love it. And it's crazy. I've seen somebody ask a real human question. How could you guys do this to somebody who is a grieving mom? And that again goes to show you the demonic attachments that is attached to these people, because again, I've diagnosed or found out that two of these people was family members. They were family members, right? They've identified themselves in more than one ways, multiple ways, even though they using multiple motherfucking fake pages. It's showing you how many pages that they're also using, but also, talk about my daughter, just saying things that let me know it's them. My other sister got 4 kids. Like, how would you, why? And it's so petty, but you guys are doing that shit. So it's like, okay, you proven to me that you're stalking me under multiple accounts. Every fucking day you come and you showing up. And at the end of the day, to me, it, Well, it's weird. It's very weird. And the fact that people are coming here and helping to do it, you know, to a grieving mom, and you was family. Like I watched a lady yesterday say the family was grieving. Like I've seen funerals. Like I know my family was whack as fuck, but I've seen funerals on social media where like the girlfriend of the guy that died jumped in the casket because she loved him so much. Like me as the mom, I would have took that as, because I'm not like the type of person like get the fuck, like, but it was family that was mad as shit at this bitch. Like they, just for her jumping in the casket, like they ripped her out, fucked her up. Like nobody had that energy for my son's death. Nobody. My cousin Mark tried to be like, man, fuck that. All that shit was fake. I knew he was so super aggressive and just overly angry. Like that shit was fake as fuck. Every time my daughter tried to call him over because he remind her of my son. So she'll call him over to hang with us and go out with us. He avoided us like the plague. Like every time I just told London, like, stop calling him. He phony too. It's something about that. All that admonition talk. Man, they did show it like that. That shit was fake as fuck. And he was the only one that had the energy. Everybody else was crying, of course. But after, it went away, they might have their private moments or whatever. But when it come down to show how much they care, Shawn, where you at in the investigation? What you need me to do? What's the, like, ain't nobody doing, not one motherfucker did that. I had a whole bunch of strangers that I feel was coming to me to collect documents so these people could continue to lie. Because for somebody to be like, oh, that was my son. Never was your, what the fuck? He ain't come out your pussy. Just because my mother put me out when I had him and y'all had him prematurely and I'm walking and running the fucking street because she done put me out after I had my fucking newborn. What the fuck? That doesn't mean that was your son. I came right back to my son. Like, what the fuck? He was never nobody's son but mine. So it's a lot of false narratives, and all of that shit is the want for money and greed it outweighs love, worry, trying to help, care, all of that shit. Ain't none of that. It's all about greed. Ain't nobody give a fuck about my son. And this is pissing me the fuck off even more. Cause it's like, yo, you did all that caring. You did all that. Yeah, my cousin, my sis, my aunt, my all. For people to speculate. Like, all these speculators, his friend right now is speculating. He got a Jamaican friend. I swear, I feel like that girl is coming from Shavar or somebody, because all these Jamaicans popped up. All of y'all got something to do with this shit. Shavar, you is not slick either, because my mother told me, oh yeah, I called Shavar, which was my ex-fiance, but you crickets when you hear my son die, but you calling my daughter, oh daughter, and all this shit. Now all these Jamaicans popping up. My son had a Jamaican friend named Geneva, and all of mom, but it's weird. It's like a weird. It's like she just want to monitor me, and she from New York. This is why I feel like I keep on getting all this. Come to New York. It's different New York shit. Okay, like I said, I was there. So the monitoring that's happening all around me, I'm making sure that I say this, and I feel like, and she was a nurse as well from New York. She's a nurse from New York, Jamaican nurse. Everybody getting sick after Shawn died, going back to Jamaica, all of these things. Like, I don't trust not a damn person. I'm not leaving no stone unturned just because I smile and act dumb. Oh. She monitors me every day. Like, she don't say a damn thing. Once she used to call me mom. Now she got my TikTok. She don't gotta call me because she can see. She can see everything. I post on Facebook. You can see that. So it's like, she was supposed to come to the funeral. I'm just saying, like, these things stick out to me. All of these people that came in place around us just to monitor us. It makes fucking sense. I'm so pissed off. Like, my son should literally be here. This is about jealousy, money, lies, the stories that's going around on TikTok from the prophets, from the oracle readers, the tarot readers, from people like, I just shared I don't know what the hell he is. He just walking through the parking lot like, yeah, it's a family that bought an insurance policy. I don't know if, because people like, all right, so like, she was saying, that's my son. Talk about my son. I don't know if they, you know, made it seem like they was his parents and he died, you know, they had custody when he died and they got money for it, insurance policy. I don't know if they got an insurance policy out on him from just them living with him, because I mean him living with them for that short time, or is it from back in 2015, which that really makes more sense, because that fucking insurance agent called me from 2015 to 2023. You calling me trying to reinstate a fucking insurance policy, and then my son died the next year. I mean 2024. And then my son died the next year. And then now all these people just all around me doing this shit. Like, nah. That, and then the fact that, you know, I joined like Lincoln Heritage Life Insurance off of wanting to make money, not knowing my son was gonna die, not knowing I would be framed or whatever, or they trying to frame me. Like, my son did not have life insurance when he died, hence the GoFundMe that I started, hence my job company giving me money. Like, my company, the company I work for, they poured together, helped give me money. And then I had some money from taxes and stuff that I paid. So we all collectively put money together. My son didn't have a life insurance policy. I don't have a life insurance policy. So for people to say, you know, I did anything for life insurance, he didn't even have that shit. We had a GoFundMe and we raised the fucking money. And his grandmother just literally paid, she's the one that paid the last $400 so that I could get the death certificate last year that I still don't got a year later, because these motherfuckers still trying to lie. First they told me he died from fentanyl. Now they saying, oh, he probably had cardiac arrest. Probably. Y'all telling me he had high blood pressure in an inhaler. My son never motherfucking had an inhaler. So now y'all lying. So now, yeah, for this, so I got people that was coming on my post that's acting like they cool with me, right? It's a dude. And I feel like he's there to try to act like he cool, but he really not. Because he's sitting up there talking about, oh, this got to be people with money, the government. Yeah, it's all of them mixed together. For my son, like I said, this was a collaborative effort from Baltimore and apparently from Phoenix too, that made calls all the way to Pittsburgh. So everybody from lined up in between there, all collaborated to get my son killed. Okay, that's what I said from the very fucking jump. I didn't need to go through paperwork. I didn't need a year. None of this shit to happen to me for me to see that this wasn't normal shit. Is they lined my son up. I said that. They lined my fucking son up. So all of these people that is taken to be in our lives and try to act like, oh, yeah. Man, I read energy. Like I said, all these people that's monitoring me and acting like, trying to act supportive, no. Y'all monitoring, and y'all from his life, that y'all was people that was assigned to be around him to make sure this shit went through, to make sure that he wasn't able to communicate with me the way he should, because they was on the phone with this man 24/7. Like, my son was on the phone 24/7. 24/7. If it wasn't his cousin in Geneva, then it was the therapist and Buddy Love. All motherfucking day, all night, in the morning. He go to sleep, wake back up, you hear him talking through the door. They made sure that he stayed distracted, that he stayed, because it was things like finding a book about racism and 5 boys that went something and got lynched by the KKK. What the fuck? What kind of book is that? I'm finding that and this shit was a Pennsylvania book. Stolen, that's what it's called. 5 black boys that went to Pennsylvania and got lynched by the KKK. That was in his stuff in January. I mean, and it was in his belongings when they sent it home in April. He rented the book out from the library apparently in January. We would have literally talked like, why do you have a book about that? Like, what type of shit was they programming? Like, what the fuck is really going on? That to me sounds like a cult, right? So maybe the cult that that's Follow Me Now is the same cult that he could have been in, because it was something called Mindful. Right after this was linked to Social Security. All his Social Security documents started coming to my house right a week after he died. So it was, y'all didn't want him to get the money, the Social Security money or something. All the back pay that he would have got from Fonte and Dante keeping that check and shit. And then him stopping it because he want to now be his own payee all of a sudden. And then he didn't get the money that he was owed because they stopped paying him. So all that back pay would have came if he would have got that Social Security. So the week after he dies, I get all of the Social Security talk about, oh, you got an appointment for Social Security to, to finalize your case or whatever. Are you kidding me? Are you like, all of this shit just falling like dominoes? Like, it's just too synchronized for me. It's too synchronized. Like, why couldn't it come the week before he even went to Job Corps? Why are you with people that you haven't been with in years the weekend before you go to Job Corps, like a few days before like, everything just did not sit right with me. So the fact that this monitoring, has actually increased, the numbers of people monitoring me it's a lot of people. Like, I get people on my TikTok that every time I post, they looking at what I post so they can see how they can report it. I put shit in my stories. Like, they got people looking at my stories to see what I post up there, because if it's something about anything warning my community, trying to educate them, they can flag it as false information, or they'll watch it for they'll have 50 people watch it for 5 seconds, or I guess reported that they don't want to see it because it's whatever, and it'll drive my views down low. So I'm also seeing, like, on YouTube, I don't know if you can download shorts and stuff from your YouTube, but a lot of my creative work, like my skits and stuff, some of the sounds was used so many times. It let me know that hella people is watching my shit, and they monitoring it. I've always felt like somebody took my content and they using it to monetize off of me. Like, somebody is literally using my work to monetize my work. Like, they have a whole page of my work and they're behind it. Like, they getting paid for that shit, which is the reason why they keep going so hard to oppress me also on my own pages. Like, my first TikTok, it was nothing on there is even now, like, I might say controversial things, but let's be honest, most of the time is uplifting, is there to help the community. I say things that I was talking about my son, justice for my son, really going, like, I was doing 10-minute videos breaking down the documents of what was going on with my son. Like, these people was putting in, once I started doing that, putting in work. Anything that's showing me being a parent, like anything with my kids, like, it gets 0 views, 1 view. Like, they work on building this narrative. So I don't know how they go on, they mass report or whatever, so certain things don't get views at all, because it goes against their lives. And then that whole page they got taken down, and it was nothing but hella skits. It's skits, like new skits that I did that I don't even remember, but I remember doing them, that I forgot about, because as soon as I put them on TikTok, they got my page taken down on my son's birthday. It was like September 9th, the day after his birthday. His page was that we had this candlelight visual, and this is what I know, that the person, one of the 2 people that I know that's in it, the male of this, is a jealous, spirited, cold-blooded, evil motherfucker. And the whole time he monitors me. I don't know, I can't even say he monitors me the most, but I can say that he monitors me to the point where he wants me to know it's him. Like, he'll use his own pictures, but he'll use it like he's chosen, or with an all-seeing eye, things that scare me, right? He monitors me the motherfucking most. So all the time I'm living my life with my children, I'm making videos, I'm in my new place, he was monitoring me, jealous. Like, this nigga pocket watching everything. Like, the same thing he doing right now, he was doing back then. Like, since I got out of the shelter, he's been doing this shit. Monitor me. Evil, jealous, hateful, mad, and manipulating things in my life that I didn't even know. So now we moving from the apartment to the house. My son, my daughter, we happy, we doing things. This nigga probably had a fucking Freddy Krueger face. All I see is his light-skinned face wrinkled up with crevices in it like Freddy Krueger watching me. That's what I feel like he looks like watching my pages at all of my successes. You know, when I was putting up my insurance, when I was working for insurance and trying to like market myself as an insurance agent, those videos kept getting flagged. Like they don't want me to make money that doesn't look like something that they can talk about. If it's not a part of something that they can say is a scandal, like, or whatever, then they don't want me to make money. So, and then the fact that they went so hard to get those videos tore down, talk about it was false advertisement and all of this stuff. And like, I'm looking at other creators post the same content and getting hundreds of thousands of views. Like, even when I post lives, it's live video, right? I got TikTok giving me opportunities. So they'll give me the live link. Like, you know how you might see people be like, go live, press that button right there at the bottom. Like, I'm literally saying that in the video. Like, yes, go live. A hating ass bitch reported it so bad. I don't know what the fuck they reported. I'm literally saying go live in the video. But I look like thick. You know, I looked good, like a snack. Yo, they got it to the point where TikTok took the link off. Like, how do you even take a link off? And I'm reporting it, saying, I'm appealing it, saying that I'm literally saying go live in the video, and you telling me that it go against the content. Like, when I tell you they hate and monitor down to the nitty, like everything, I wouldn't even think about monitoring this many things in a person's life. They monitor every fucking thing. Like, this is how you know this is all they do, because it's things that people probably wouldn't even think about monitoring. Every post, every story, every hashtag. They even in my hashtags, if I post a comment, like if I know the post might get flagged, but I'll put it in a comment, she will fucking, they will monitor my comments. They monitor my comments and they will get comments removed. Like, this is how much they monitoring me. Every fucking thing. Like, and this let me know is either them or they have a network of people. The fact that the shit is actually working, because it has to be mass reported, it got to be mass haters, lets me know that is multiple people doing this shit. So this is the reason why I'm starting a petition, because literally it's taken away from my ability to grow. They said, don't nobody watch you, but y'all sitting up there manipulating every fucking thing I do. Without y'all, if y'all was in jail with a life sentence right now, my life would be perfect. Yes, it would. Yeah, like a lot of things, and then I would probably see things happening for me that I know literally was supposed to happen, but because y'all existed and monitored everything, I don't even know exactly what all y'all did, all the people y'all spoke to, all the things that y'all really have ties in. But I'm pretty sure without y'all free, I would be able to start seeing things relinquish, because it would reveal itself. This is how much y'all done. And y'all can keep thinking that shit funny, especially you, Dante. You the main one, yo. You're Freddy Krueger ass face. The main one. And every time he shows up, I don't like him at all. Like, I can't stand him. His energy is very poisonous to me. It make me want to go away. But because I got 10 people here, then it let me know that I actually got people here that's watching this shit. These clowns, like, these are grown adults with children that watch me every morning take my child to school, talk to my community, and he'll be like, oh, it's a public platform. Public platform is not equal to come up here with all your weird friends and harass me every morning. It is not equal to that. You could do any fucking thing else, but you're up here harassing me. So everybody, that's Dante. Dirty South is Dante Nixon. And then Fonte is on here somewhere. I just didn't read, but I could tell by their energies who they are. And then they got a whole bunch of other people that it's like 30s, hundreds of them that come here every day and they got hella different accounts, because if I block these accounts, they will have fresh accounts like that. Like, it's to the point where they've done the same thing on a job that I've did before. So while I have people here, I want you to understand how much they are getting into my life. I had before I started life insurance with Lincoln Heritage, I was doing kangaroo health. I was doing remote patient monitoring, trying to sell contracts for electric cars and things like that. And I was on a platform with Asians, whites, Hispanics. They loved me there. And what I was doing was helping to build the company. This is what creators do. They could come on with people that don't look like them at a higher position and help build the company. Joseph Kang is a multi-billionaire. Like, I'm talking to him. He in Shanghai over here. He over here. He over here. Multi-billionaire. So he's doing this company. And for me to be a part of it, I'm just finagling ways on how to get some business, how to get more agents in. So I was using Eventbrite to put the slots on, let people know on Eventbrite about the RPM, and we have Zooms every night. Come in, learn about the business opportunity. I would have 100 slots for regular people to come in, regular agents, and I would have 50 slots for doctors, because we were also looking for doctors to come in and accept the RPM program for their patients, because it would help them on so many levels. So we just needed them to come into the Zoom. These motherfucking weirdos would take every fucking slot, 100 and fucking, they wouldn't do the doctors, but for the agents, 100 different emails I would receive that books each Eventbrite. All of these, and they would do it every fucking night. Every night that I posted this. Taking up slots from real people and also interfering in my job. Like, they did not give a fuck. This is how low vibrational and monitoring they've been watching me, and they don't give a fuck. That's anybody that would accept this. So I'm like, it's been times that I've got on that platform, and I don't know if they've paid them, lick butt, I don't know what. But I've got on that platform, and it's been teenagers that got up there that was showing porn with people with having shit coming out their mouth. They waited until I got up there to do my presentation, and then they started the porn on the platform. So they hijacked. This is how desperate these motherfuckers are. And so eventually, it started looking bad on my end. Like, I'm just sitting up there making up all of these emails and shit to make it look like I'm doing something. That's how it would have registered. That's how it, like, to me, I don't know if I hear other people's thoughts or is it just me registering that way. But it's almost like, yeah, she's bullshitting. She's sitting up here every day acting like, she pulling these people in. I'm getting accolades and shit, but it's for nothing, because nobody show up but 2 people. The same very 2 people that I probably, like I said, that I know that's in this little criminal ring. So yeah, the 2 people would show up, act like Allie or whatever, and it would be like one person on there, and the person would never talk. Like, they would be asking the questions, and then they would have like a tablet or something to make it seem like. So yeah, they've been going out that way for a long fucking time, and it's almost like, what do you expect me to do? Like, I'm the oldest sister, right? And I had 2 children, but what did they expect me to do? And I got my own life. Like, don't I need to make money to take care of my children? Don't I need to pay for the things? Like, don't I need to have my own life? But these people act like I'm not supposed to have shit if they don't have anything to do with it. Like, if they can't say, oh yeah, we help. Like, and these motherfuckers just became who the fuck they are. They wasn't going around helping people. These like I said, they was sleeping on my motherfucking living room floor on the fucking mattress that we took off an hour high to the ceiling bed to let these motherfuckers lay on. And they ain't had no house training. Kept coming to my house, eating up my shrimp, breaking windows and starting fights with my man and shit. Cause he was always a jealous, scrabbling ass nigga. Always, like always. And if I would have known that, I would have never respected him. When they got into that fight at the mall, something told me, don't jump into it. I'm not jumping into it for him. I don't know what the fuck he do. And then his girlfriend, his wife now, and my youngest sister just jumping into that shit and fighting niggas for this. That's why he want certain people. Like, he'll have you fighting for him. I don't know what he did to them to have them doing that, but whatever he did, it didn't work for me. I don't have a groupthink mind. I just sat there. Then they sat up there, oh, you ain't jumping. No, why is my sisters, I'm trying to pull y'all, you going with them. So okay, I don't know what the fuck this nigga done did. He done got us sprayed by faggies and shit before. Like, What we sitting in McDonald's? I'm pregnant. My mother in the truck. She driving. My baby sister in the car. I think me and Fonte was pregnant, or something. Him and he took Shawn. Shawn was like 5 or 4 in McDonald's on North Avenue, and you know the trades is always there. It was some trannies out there in the store, and they had got into an argument in the store with something. I don't know how they knew Dante, but all I know, how the fuck, if y'all didn't know him, how did them trannies was fighting this big man outside of McDonald's. Like they threw an orange cup of soda at him or whatever. Oh no, they was just fighting him. Whatever Dante did or whatever the fuck, like they came over to our car and maced the car. So he been had trainee type of weird activities, and he go and try to say my son said something. Why would a little kid that's this big, like why would trainees mace the car with all of us in it for my son saying something? Like, I don't know about that. Now that I'm like reflecting back on everything, no, he was always sketchy. Why would y'all fighting for somebody like that? Yeah, nope. I don't eat no McDonald's. That was back in the day when I was pregnant with my daughter. That was 14 years ago, 15 years ago. So yeah, it's the same thing. This is why y'all probably his trainees. That's probably why y'all go hard for him. Y'all the same way that them motherfuckers is going. Y'all is motherfucking trainees. Now let's look at these grown ass adults and shit. Let's look at these grown ass adults and his butt boys and see what they got to say. The Brokeback Mountain boys of Phoenix and shit. All right, let's start from the top. Captain Underpants plush, thank you. Dorian, you come here often, lot. Doris Ruiz, I got these Hispanics love coming here. They be loving coming here, even though they ain't supposed to like me. Daniel talk about trying to lose some weight. His face look like he got a fucking mouth full of he looked like he got stung by bees, a mouthful of damn acorns and shit. Talk about some weight. Boy, you see the feminine topics these people these men talk about, weight, edges, like hello sir, good morning, drive safe, you hitting Alden, huh? What it say? You hitting Alden potholes, girl, you need a face tattoo. You got something on your nose, let me know. Weird ass people. Why does my skin look like poop? I answered that question really good earlier. Yeah. Do I speak English? A pig asked me that. Hello, Queen. Don't give the haters any attention. They have no friends or life. They feed off attention. Thank you, Vicky Cole, baby. I already know they feed off of it because, like I said, when Monday came, I was able to see the good overpower. Like, Southern, yeah, I know. Y'all all devil worshippers. I can tell. I sniff Mia Khalifa's buns. Where's Khalifa gonna fuck you up, Sir Ryan? That's why he training now. He gonna find you. Cause I know that they were saying Wiz and Mia are like in a relationship. And you know he trained MMA. How about you shut the fuck up and stop talking shit on YouTube? Oh my G, you black. Oh, I ruffled Sir Ryan's his I ruffled that motherfucker feathers. He thought he was about to come up here. Yo, man. How you gonna come on my channel and tell me stop talking on my channel what I want to talk about? I'm sure it's far more complex than that. Facts. It's common sense. Professional yapper. And look, he stayed here for a minute too. What would be the difference if someone said it to you in person? I don't need to be a teacher to know 2 + 2. I don't know what you was talking about with that one. But in person, y'all know good and fucking well. That's the same reason why it's a guy that said men are more quicker to snap at a woman quicker. Like and then to his friend, he'll sit up there and be like, yeah, bro. Or if they get mad the next day, can we talk, bro? All this and that. But to a woman, he'll snap at her, threaten her, even put hands on her. But he won't do that to a man because he know that he could get hit with a fist. That's the same reason, the same difference it is when you talking in somebody's face versus online. That's why people play is people really can choose. Trust me. People like you should never be on live on any platform. Garbage, honestly, pompous ass. Yeah. People like you should never be monitoring me. You should never be a monitoring spirit because you're fragile and that's why you're monitoring anyway. Monitoring spirits are fragile with low self-confidence. And the things that people say, it is like they pour bleach in their eyes. Look, fuck off. He's still here. Like, he still didn't leave. How can someone that uses hate as a cope talk about what is healthy? Hate is not the only people I hate is two people. I announced that, and the other things that I talk about is not hate, is awareness. But people that are always under agendas to gentrify and take over big spaces, they use these NPC words as bringing awareness to people, educating people about what's going on, as hate speech. That's weird to me. It's a legitimate question. 40. I thought like 30. Thank you. Screenshots won't help you, dumb fool. Oh, yes, it will. 40 and can't answer a legitimate question because I'm not here to answer Dante Nixon's questions. Like, this is about your multiverse. I'm not here to answer you and your buddies' questions. I'm here to entertain and to educate my community. This is not about you and your butt buddies. But it's quick to ask for money and donations. Fuck your money and donations. I've been told y'all keep the GoFundMe. The only reason why I did the GoFundMe was because I had y'all weird group telling me, oh, do the GoFundMe, we'll help. And y'all just wanted to laugh. It's weird. Y'all like burning energy, wasting energy. Just like Sir Ryan wants me to get off my own channel, but he's still here lingering. Very sad. Put a sock in it and go off YouTube. Look, they go off YouTube. Yeah, these beggars on YouTube is pathetic. She's a cat lady without the cats. Good morning. Don't worry about what no one thinks. That's how I play. Facts. You need Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. While shitting on those that do watch. Retracted. No, user Big Pass, you're one of them. Taking screenshots for Mia Khalifa's arse. Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all screenshot record. Monitoring spirits always do that. Y'all come here and monitor me. Like, I'm not screenshotting y'all on my shit. I'm not coming to y'all shit. Screenshotting you on your shit. Like, y'all monitor me and I'm screenshotting y'all monitor me and harass me on my platform. I never come to your platform. I don't care about your platform. You broke, that's why you asked for money on YouTube. That way, they have way more rainbows. Jesus is Lord. Cloudy Days retracted his message. I've got another 50. Who was asking for 50 of anything? Like, y'all pathetic. We done got, quit your bitching. Quit your bitching. You could tell they got white people. They got all types of people involved in this shit. Quit your bitching. Let me see. It's so funny how she quick to say we broke but ask for. Who is asking for donations? Like, when the fuck? What donations? You're you gotta be broke to be up here keep harassing me every day. Like, this is broke people activity. And monitor my shit. Like, y'all are broke. This is broke people shit. Like, y'all must have been getting, like I said, y'all had to be getting over on my content. Y'all was monetizing off of me on some type of way. You're absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. You're asking for money. Who asks for money? Now y'all trying to sit up there and say, oh, I see what y'all doing. This is why I put in my petition the video, so and then I share the screenshots, because they trying to make it seem like I'm asking for money. No, when I did not come up here and ask for shit. Nobody came up here and asked for a motherfucking thing. Weird analogy, huh? Why all the profanity? You in Baltimore? How much money you asking for? Yeah, y'all sitting up here trying to say I asked for money. Y'all are weird. Yo, you have something in your nose. She's an idiot with too much time. All of y'all are idiots with too much time. She a good looking girl. She on some trip though. She would have talent if she applied it to some more constructive. Mm, if more get the fuck off my channel, it will be more constructive. I don't need you to tell me what I am. I know what I am. Yes, call the FDA. You are all over the place. Trading with Buddha. What's health review? Your finance on some standard on to some the standards. Stop talking. Jesus is king. Oh, they just don't want me to talk, and they want me to get off my platform. And if anyone white spoke like you, I bet you're the first one to complain. I don't give a fuck. I'm not checking for y'all anyway. I don't care. Like, I don't care what y'all do. Y'all can literally go fuck each other. I wouldn't give a fuck. But I'm sure y'all would do it on my platform. You would want me to see it. You would want the queen of the world to see y'all fucking on my platform. So what do you eat? Nose rings, retarded. I love your Dollar Tree earrings. It's demonic. Jesus is true, one God. Oh, gravy though, like pizza dough. Mama didn't raise no fool. Rah, 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 bread. Can't believe people in this day and age believe in this mumble jumble. They belong at the bottom. Y'all are relentless as fuck. Y'all just, everything about me is about y'all. Literally, want to have a white baby. Working, start working. Are you working? Like, gotta have white babies. Gotta start having white babies. Nah, I'll pass. I don't want no parts of that. No parts, no mix. Let me link with you. No. Name one successful black nation. Name one successful black nation. Time to lose that beer belly. Name one successful black nation. I'm just saying, my sister. See, the same way I got the same way I have monitored is the same way white people and the other nations gentrify and monitor the black nations, just like with Black Wall Street. If I would have did Black Wall Street, that shit would have been different, and nobody would have been able to just walk up on us and do all the shit that they did. But at the end of the day, every time if there was a something black and and if it was successful, you always got people on the outside coming to tear it down. So y'all know that shit. You know that shit good and well. And this is why y'all work so hard, just like how y'all working hard on my page or my comments to try to make sure it never happens. Like, it's all an illusion. Y'all create the illusions, and then y'all continue the narratives out your little street food eating mouths and shit. And this is what keeps the buzz. And then y'all exploit the ignorant black folks. Y'all make popular the ignorant ones, the ones that prove your point in order to contribute to your narrative. It's all a plan. It's psychological. And because you got friends everywhere, in the media, on TV, y'all can continue the narratives. Y'all moving across the fucking world to another country to establish businesses here when you born somewhere the fuck else. I've never even been out of my country. Y'all moving your whole family with businesses over here to continue the fact that to try to say black, to discredit black people. Like, be real. Like, y'all put in work to discredit black people. Y'all do a lot. It's the same work that y'all putting in right here. Persian, I bet you over here in America. You in American business anyway. You're Persian. On my post talk about name one black. Like, if you go back to Persia somewhere, like, who's this? Chine Sama? It's a lot of people stalking me. If you hear and you can't see, then I don't know. You probably part of it. You acting dumb. I'm not talking to you then. Chime Sarah Sama. You sound like you from another country. Damn, like all these people over here from other countries and shit goes to show me. I see nation, see illiterate, envious of whites. Nobody envious of y'all. All of y'all non-black people over here on my shit. Y'all with the black people. It's black and white haters. I got all types of haters. Haters across the world. African nation, I see illiterate and white. But y'all is motherfucking captivated. Y'all is motherfucking captivated over this hoe. Like, this motherfucking bitch Persian talking about me but can't get enough. She's here learning something. Thank you, KD Writer. I'm out of here too. Much going on and confusion all over the place. Yeah, you can leave China Sama. China Sama. Bye. She has a dream catcher, cultural appropriation. Native American. Persians are not native. Okay? American Indian baby. Who's stalking who? No, y'all stalking me. Y'all all over here. Y'all motherfuckers. I pledge to God. Do you know what as above, so below means? You must love it too. Otherwise, why would you be crying on YouTube? I think you should be. Boy, shut your Viking ass up. Maybe you should keep your emotional drama to yourself that nobody will have to worry about. You don't have to. It's so many other things you can worry about, like going tanning, but you worried about me. I'm not asking y'all to worry about me. The wrong people are over here. It's the people that's trying to cover their ass. It's probably friends of Detective Ed Fowler. It's probably Eve Mert's husband. It's probably like Stephanie Ballard and all of those people. What about, how could I forget his name, from Bob Gottschalk, the director of Pennsylvania? All of those people, Buddy Love, those are officials. So yeah, they can, white Vikings and shit can come over here, just like black losers, Africans. All this shit makes sense. It's a network. They all get off on suppression of one person. Yeah. Go take your ass and comb that motherfucker's scraggly hair that's growing everywhere like a wild animal. I'm good. Yamaha. I'm good. I don't need your help. I don't need none of your help. Y'all care. See, this is Fonte Yamaha Bliss bikes. Bike stroked. Yeah. Exactly. Damn Americans crashing out and shaking ass online. It's embarrassing. Are you mentally challenged? They keeping this shit up every day. We rebuke all monitored spirits and connections of the enemy by the power of the blood of Jesus Christ. Amen. You bringing the spirits in here to talk about Jesus. My gosh, y'all are just crazy. You probably got some on your back, Fippo Phil. Or in all them dudes that you hanging with, I'm pretty sure they out of shape. A couple of their pictures look like they been stung by bees. So you got enough male tits around you, all this estrogen. Fear the Lord, ain't nothing wrong with spreading the word with the comfort of our word. That's right. You wouldn't know what he was doing if you wasn't monitoring him, just saying. What? Who's monitoring who? Look, then Dirty South come after all his boyfriends come in here. Sounds like she just wants what? Wants what? Money. Sounds broke to me. Oh yeah, all his boyfriends going with his narrative. He must be the leader of his boyfriends. He dicking them down. Dirty South is dicking them boys down. They is riding for that nigga. Yo, they riding for that pinky toe, bro. Ooh. Yeah, they all talking the same talk. Oh, they know about money transfer. They probably up there dicking each other, plugging each other up the butt. Let's see all the talk. Sounds right. She just wants money. Sounds broke to me. Oh yeah, they his boys. They your bros. They your butt buddies. That's who you cheating on Fonte with. Fonte probably done grew a beard and some everything, yo. Like you got white ones, black ones. Ooh, you is a twink now. Y'all probably better earn more money on OnlyFans and what's the other platform they be going on at Pornhub? Y'all dookie dicks. Dookie dicks with bumps. Now wonder y'all permanent. Y'all permanent like them herping burping. Y'all permanent like them burpees y'all got. I hope y'all go on the, please, let me get these screenshots. They need to go on the list. After they did get discovered, they go ahead to go on the national health list, and everybody that fucks, come on, they go ahead to be exposed. Thank you, Shawn Capri. Yes, I'm from Baltimore, honey. Yes, baby. Yo, they go ahead to get on the national. They gonna be exposed one way or the other. They is. Can't make this shit up. I can't. I tell you right now. Y'all probably like, what do you see? Something every time the two fingers touch. Every time we come into a live, our two fingers touching. Come on, Dookie Dicks. Our two fingers touching. Yeah. Every time we on cold, our two fingers touching. Yeah. Dookie Dicks. Let's match bumps. Bump warrior to the rescue. I'm gonna just spray y'all with some. I'm gonna put some holes in here. Come over here, spray y'all warpies. Oh my, I'm so glad that shit is not contagious. Y'all is gay. And now wonder that little I wake up to that. That was your boyfriend? I did it. I did it. Oh yeah, that was his boyfriend. He was popping that thing like I did it. You wanted me to know you listen to him? Y'all listen, y'all be spreading each other legs open. That's why it's like that. They don't want nobody to know. You know how like when it's a brotherhood and they did some shit, they probably was fucking each other. Dante probably turned red like, ugh, 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 ugh. Oh my God, come on. And now all y'all getting bumps like, and y'all want to tell. Then y'all hate, y'all, I hope y'all ain't got girlfriends. I literally hope. I hope y'all ain't spreading that. I hope. Because they going to be mad. Y'all spreading bumps. Y'all spreading lies, bumps, gossip, and slander. You mean you monitor me more than them bumps? Did you get a deherpy deactivation? Did y'all work on some hoodoo, voodoo, witchcraft spells to get rid of that contagious rash? Because it's called the outbreak. It's almost like zombies on your poo-poo. You got zombies on your pussy? Zombie pussy? Zombie pussy? Zombie pussy. That's why y'all go so hard for each other. Y'all probably got the elephant walk like, I hold your dick, you hold mine, and put it up my butt. So now we can come over here, now that we're certified, and we can all join hands and forces because we do drugs. We got bumps together. We go have matching, what else? Matching, tattoos. What else? Who? Yeah, Dirty South. He probably like, Dirty South, Dirty South. Yeah, who down here? Sunshine. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Sunshine. Suffer like, in the name of McDonald's. You wanna suck my big toe? You like my big African toes? Oh yeah, I love African toes. I love it. Ooh, I love hairy redhead white men with green teeth. Come on, let's do an orgy of circles. Come on, guys. Let's all try to come together. Ooh, yours is green and bubbly. I know. Ooh, you got bumps. I know. Come on, let's give them out. We're gonna get Carlos. He was looking kind of good, wasn't he? We'll give him the bump so that way he cannot tell, and then we'll make him go over there and harass her. If not, we'll say he got the bumps. The bumps. Bum, 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 bum. He got the bumps. Sifa got the bumps. Who else? Alex got the bumps. Who else? Sefa got the bumps. Who else? Lucana got the bumps. Who else? Certified. Many in this world may not understand what you're going through, but I understand, and Jesus is with you right now in your trouble. I don't know if you got the bumps, but thank you. Lucana got the bumps. Come on. Sefa got the bumps. They back it back. That's how many times. Look. Someone tune up for him. Look at their head. They like, what you say, daddy? What you say? That's why he looked like Diddy. Dante definitely looked like a light-skinned Diddy, yo. That's why he got that Diddy look, y'all. Y'all be like, what you say, daddy? Huh? What you say, daddy? Huh? Tune them up. Tune them up for him. Tune them up. Y'all like, you said toot it? He probably rimming your butt with his little dick like, you said toot it? Toot it or toot it? You tooted, daddy. All right, hold on. Let me go over here and say something to her real quick. Mickey D's has babies and people ground up burgers in the burger. Please don't eat it. Did I do good, daddy? Give me a bump. Come on, high five, daddy. Y'all be eating each other butt like. Come on, daddy. Hot girl shit. Real hot girl shit. You probably got the shirt with the nipples on it like, toot it up for him. Who you tell toot it up? Sepha? Toot up, Sepha. How your hair? Curly? You got curly hair? Is it curly today? Is Sepha got dreads? You like, I like a dread head wavy nigga. Probably outside like, not my nigga. Fonte like, not my nigga. Because all your niggas is over here. All right, let's see what else they talking about. Oh, they got God's Gunner up in here. Ooh, Mickey D's. He know about a Mick D. He know about a Mick D. He know about a D boy. A D boy has babies and people ground up burgers. Oh, God's Runner know about that. He the runner. So you know what? They be like, God's Runner, don't run. Don't run, God's Runner. He be like, oh, I'm about to throw up. Oh. You shut up. Shut up, bitch. Look at it with his big black beard looking like, what's that that dancing little boy that used to bump his legs? Dave, I don't know, he used to hang with Nick Fatty Wet. Them little fake characters, that's the character he looked like. All right, what else? Lacuna Coil. Look at Lacuna looking like a little babalayo. I'm a babalayo. You eat a lot of McDonald's? Would you like to know how McDonald's looks? Do you see it out in your third world country? Huh? Or do y'all just make little box of McDonald's huts and get on there with 1,000 Africans and start doing them videos like dancing off of songs like, or y'all be doing weird shit like, oh, it'd be 100 Africans like, oh, and all the white and weird people be on y'all live like, oh my God, I love this. That's all of y'all. Y'all. Why they was kung fu fighting? Why they was kung fu fighting, Goob? I don't know. They was kung fu fighting because, I don't know. Them damn people at McDonald's was fighting. I know that they said that man was disrespecting his girlfriend, but I don't know why Dante was in here with that light-skinned boy with the long braids in his hair. And he had on a long skirt down to his ankles. And then it was another fag boy, right? and my son was like 5, right? Them fag boys was like, oh, I'm taking up for the girl because the big black dude was disrespecting his girlfriend in McDonald's, but I don't know how Dante got in there. But he tried to say because Shawn was staring at them, they gonna come over and spray. No, nigga, you was fucking one of them back then. That's what happened. So I don't know exactly. You gotta ask your boy. You gotta ask hot boy, dirty sound. Okay, thank you. You eat a lot of McDonald's. Lacuna, stop taking up for your boy. Look at God's runner coming back. The only way to change the world is, boy, bye. I don't take scriptures from white men. Lacuna Coil, what in the McDonald's is going on? Look at him. He is really doubling down. He a rider. He your rider, ain't he, Dirty South? Look, cryptic wisdom. I'm loving it. Look, he the one that just laid back. They nibble cryptic wisdom bowls. And look, certified back. The Lord is our God is not to be mocked. He's the one that's like, okay, boys, remember what I taught you. Okay, I'm going to play my part. You play yours. And look at him. She still eat that shit. Look, they probably all sitting around with their toes in them little sandal things with the things between their toes, like getting petties and shit. Mayonnaise and petties, smoking crack, like, or coke or whatever it is that y'all on. I can't wait till we finish our patties because we going to go to the hotel. Maybe we could go in Hermes Fortunatos and you can fuck me on the desk. I could open up my legs, spread eagle, and you could just fuck me like a girl I always wanted to be. Yeah, you is a light-skinned booch. I love light, high yellow booches. Who else? Look, he hyping his boys up. Hype them up. Make a video when you get the certified mail this week. Hype him up. I am. Hype him up. I will. Look, and then his boy certified come up under there. I understand your trouble if nobody else does. Christ is with you no matter what. Look. Hype him up. Look at his other. Look, that ain't a man. Hype him up. He know what a man is. He knows what a man is. Look, and then I serve 8840. Good morning. It's happy motherfucking Wednesday. All my best buds know that by now. Thank you. If you keep coming here talking about good morning, I'ma just think you an NPC. That's a part of this. And you trying to continue this curse that I'm breaking. Look at certified. All monitored spirits will be consumed by the holy fire of the Lord Jesus Christ. These people are so gaslighting. It's so funny. Like 10 veils. Oh, they called a new one in. He just got finished busting his nuts, so now he coming in. What state you live? I find truth in your explanation of monitoring spirits. You don't need to know the goddamn state I live in to know what the man is jingling now. Come on now. You gonna ask me the state I live in, but then talk about I'm being monitored. Like, make that make sense. They be thinking I'm dumb over here. Look, just because after you fuck and you get all them little sparkly bubbles and shit, and it's like, damn, I'm fuzzy. Like, that don't mean I'm working off of the lack of energy in my mind. It didn't all sink out. Satan and the whole hell itself will be thrown into the lake of fire. Yeah, all of these people on my comments and in my live will be. Michael the Archangel. Okay, let's see what else they said. Shame these devils. Don't be lukewarm. Stand firm in your beliefs. They will flee from your midst. Oh, yes, I stand firm in my beliefs. I do. That's why I keep showing up. Shame these devils. Praise be El Shaddai. See, what they trying to do is make it seem like they all for me using religion and all this shit. Man, ain't nobody coming on here talk about praise the devils or whatever. Look, wow, you just mentioned all those people sending mail and videos to you and your daughter's school today. Yeah, Dante, you are the one that said you were sending mail to my daughter's school yesterday on live. It's posted on my YouTube. Yes, you're the one. So I took off for a little, had to take care of something. What just happened? All okay? Sunhouse. Oh, that's probably one of Fonte's little titty suckers. Where your boyfriend? No chance she's got custody of her kids. Chat, stop being mean. I don't understand what happened. Chat, man, nurse boy, right? I'm sharing this with her daughter's school today. She thinks someone saying people's names, she's going down. What's good, bull? Hey, Scotty, you over Broadway? Yeah, I was. She clearly is in love with a gay man and is internalizing the rejection. A gay man? Who's gay? Besides the people I just mentioned. And I'm not in love. I'm not in love with anyone. You in your weird bag right now. So I'm in my weird bag, but none of these. This is how I've realized that all of these people are together. They don't see anything wrong with what they're doing, but everything absolutely wrong with what I'm doing. Yeah. Her voice changed up. Those monitoring spirits jumped into her body. Look at Fonte. She skipped her lithium. What you on today? No monitoring spirits can jump into nothing. The blood of Jesus. Like, who would ever want to be involved with her? All of y'all obsessed motherfuckers that's here. Love is free, be nice. You over Broadway, yes. Philly, Queen, what's up? Hey, baby. Dude, this girl should have been bullied more growing up. Bullies failed this woman. Why are black women so disgusting and insufferable? You are about to be third world country, no cap. This lady is born. Yo, some of y'all been here the whole duration of my live. I just seen you have been on YouTube for many years. Seem to be consistent. Yeah, I have, but this is the most consistent I'm going to be. I'm going to show up all the time now. I was on YouTube before, and I tried to start my channels, but always being harassed. And I'm seeing why. Now I'm working through this shit. Fuck all that. I'm not being weak. It's taking all these hundreds of people to come here and do this shit to me every day. Like, I'd improve myself already. That helmet of salvation is crucial in these last days. No, nobody wants some. I'm a soldier of Jesus, of Christ, sister, not a part of the problem. Hubby said, please don't watch her. I can't watch you. Bad for my health somehow. Bye. I don't ask nobody to be here. You the one that want to be here. That's between you and your hubby, not to do with me. So, bye. I won't miss you. I don't again. Okay, certified. That's cool. I'm glad you are a warrior of Christ, but your tactics seem to blend in with everybody else. What time is it? Okay, I got 15 minutes on this hoe. 15 minutes on this hoe. So today it's Wednesday. We done made it halfway through the freaking week, y'all. Like, halfway through the week. Nothing is different from yesterday, from Monday, I'm going to tell you, besides my fluctuation in YouTube. I again thank everybody, my 1,000.1K viewers on Monday's live. Let me know that my channel is growing, that, you know, everything that I'm doing is going to pay off, and I freaking really, really, really appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, it means the world to me. And I understand everything that's happening. So even you speculating and trying to see where you fit in is good. But again, I don't ask for people to be here. I'm not begging for people to be here because I don't want the wrong people to be here. I never want to be in a company of the wrong people. So I'm not a person that really beg for attention. The people here, you can tell they beg for attention. They want attention. They don't align with people that they could literally have people around them that don't like them, that's setting them up and would never know due to the obsessive compulsive characteristics that they hold. It has to be obsessive to. I've told people on this live I don't like them. Don't come back. I hate them. And I'm talking to Dante Fonte, and they won't go away. So when somebody is telling you that, you know, and they telling you, oh, it's a public platform, like, that has nothing to do with nothing. Like, I'm telling you, I don't like you. I'm not begging for you to. I don't want you to be here. Don't be here. And you still show up every day. It lets me know that y'all are more like invested in me than I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Like, simple. I keep saying that. But all of y'all showing up lets me know that I already have fans. See, this is not my community. These are fans. This is my fan base. Fans only do this to celebrities. They've already gave me, you know, now the Most High have let me know about what I am, but once it become real on a 3D, these people, these fans have made me a celebrity. So it can only get bigger from here. More people are going to want to know the truth from here. More people are going to be interested in, you know, outside of this the circle of psychos. Once real people that register what's happening understand what's happening, they're going to be interested also, like I am, in the mindsets of the people that actually come here. Like, what is the reason to do it? What's behind it? What's your story? Like, what gives you the ambition to come and harass somebody that's not even worried about you, that's telling you go fuck off, that don't give a fuck? Like he said, what would you do if white people? I don't give a fuck, because I'm not paying them that much mind. Like, I don't, unless it got something to do with me, I really don't care what you're saying. Like, you feel me? All the people that saying it be people like other people that be on TikTok that be getting, this white woman said, like, if you didn't bring it to my attention, I wouldn't have never known, because I don't be checking for y'all. I scroll past the videos most of the time unless it's a topic I care about. So a lot of shit would miss me that y'all make sure that the star that your celebrity sees. You guys want me to validate you. You get your validation from me. If it wasn't, you wouldn't show up with whatever you're saying. I would never know you existed had you not came in front of me to say anything. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just like this. I feel like I'm going to continue to do me. I'm going to continue to persevere. I'm going to continue to show my audience, not my fan base, but my community base, the different things that I bring. And then I'm understanding stardom, being a celebrity. I have to understand this. Y'all are helping me to understand that when you do become a star, yeah, people do become sick psychos. They become fanned out. They become obsessive. They become, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's her. I can't believe I should have did this. I should have been nice to her. I regret it. And because, you know, it's almost like a person that you like that don't like you, that you got a crush on, and because you like can't get over the fact that they don't like you, you're doing anything to stay in their like their energy. Like, you don't care if you hitting them and you getting on their nerves. Like, and like, he keep hitting me. Like, yeah, it's that type of shit as an adult. But because you literally can't act like a child, you are showing mental health sloping as an adult. You're showing psychiatric decline as an adult, because this is like childish behavior, but you're an adult doing it to a child, a person that you're trying to bring the mental health level down to where y'all's are, so that it'll be more palatable to me as to why it's happening. That I don't overstand it and don't think that y'all are fucking children. Weird. Like, y'all literally low vibrational, just things I would never do. Like, I would never in my life, if y'all didn't do this, trust me, I would not even know about this. Like, I would never, like, back in the day, I've studied like the Illuminati and, you know, all of these things. Those were higher powered people on TV that were actually famous. This group of like underground dungeness people that want to be important form the fucking group to overpower important people is like, okay, I kind of understand it. I see your why you're doing it. Okay, whatever. But I don't know, like, I see why the collective is almost like the police that I said that got bullied in school, that did this and that, and then they signed up to be a police officer and joined with the male, you know. That's why it doesn't matter what color male you are. You all identify across the fact of like low self-confidence, being unchosen and unpicked, or being overlooked, being probably unathletic, getting jacked up by somebody that you feared and you weren't able to stand up by that person. Like, it does, you can all equally hold hands and band to the fact of that, and you don't have to be all one race. This is why males are able to get together under the similar fucking suppression. Like, you guys will start a group quick, like, oh, these females want to be wined and dined. What? Let's start a podcast. Yeah, man, this girl asked me to take her to Ruth Chris, and it was the third date. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you got all these butthurt men. That's why the Me Too movement. Yeah, man, I got touched, and he touched my genitals, and I couldn't say anything for years. You should have fucking decked his ass. Why didn't you do that? Well, now you got a whole bunch of men coming out. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Like, y'all, it don't take much for y'all to band together. So something like this, y'all can do it for the dumbest shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers were the same people that had a list of people that, could you fuck her? These were the same people that would send you a note in class. Do you like me? Yeah, check one, yes or no. Like, what? You're sitting right next to me. You couldn't ask me? But yeah, it's the same group of people. So I wouldn't expect nothing more. Nothing more. And then you got the pick-me's. Let me tell you about them. This is how you know. This is where you get the girls that go ride. This is how you understand the psychology behind women that go hard for these types of men. Because, you know, normal women that's living in their power, like, that don't choose men, that don't let men bring them down, that don't let men control them, that don't let men dictate to them, that don't let men hit them and slap them and do all these things. Women that stand up for themselves, powerful women that make decisions, that know what they want out of life, that do what they want, are not gonna allow any type of man to disrespect them, to rule them in a wrong way. Yeah, you can guide me, you can lead me, but they, you know, if he cheating out there, she gonna break up with him. She's not gonna go try to fight the other woman. She not gonna go try to sabotage a pretty bitch because her man is looking at her. Like, it's a bunch of fat, overstuffed, insecure, bad body built, ugly bitches that band together on the level of that, on the level of they have men that pick them because they can get over on them and do whatever the fuck they want, and they've dwindled down your insecurity to the expansion of a fucking whittled crack tooth. This is how big your fucking your confidence is. So you band together with other insecure, miserable women and talk about other women that you see are thriving. This is the pick-me's that get slapped the fuck out of. Like, bitch, go make me something to eat, bitch, while I go in here and play with my friend Butthole. Come on, Marcus. Let's put our Oculus on and spread bumps. Bitch, make us some nachos, ho. Okay. Man, don't you see that girl across the street, man? That bitch, I hate her. Yeah, girl. Yeah. And she was with, I see, she was with, and she had on, where did she get that? That's the type of women that vouch for these types of men. The bitches that probably was bad back in the day, they allowed that man to turn them into a gordito producing vacuum machine, a gordita producing burrito sucking vacuum, and now you sit on the thing and smell like horchatas and sour flip-flops, and you fucking talk about other women that's trying to do shit with their life, and you find other women with motherfucking dark armpit rings on their t-shirts and fucking BDBs to sit there and talk about other women that's thriving because their husbands that's paying them attention that they should have been checked. Like, bitch, why did you even pay her that much mind? It's paying her attention. So now y'all gang up with them to make you feel better, to make you feel like he ain't really infatuated. So you gonna go here and find all the most disgusting. You gonna make up shit. You gonna do the most to try to run this girl in the hole, cause you know you being played. Like whether this girl existed or not, your man would be looking at another girl. Like it's always a sea of other women for him out here. It's just the fact that you're played, you're busted as a can of biscuits now, and don't nobody want your ass. Like, even if you was not with him, you have to fucking remodel yourself and bring yourself back to, like, normal decency for someone to be able to pick you up out of the dating pool. And this is the reason why you stay miserable, comfortable, and hateful. And you band together with other pick-me women that have been bruised and battered by these same fucking dick in the booty men. And y'all fucking form groups of hate. It aligns you guys. Like, I literally could make a puzzle, a monitoring spirit hate miserable bitch hoe ass nigga puzzle, and put it in Toys R Us or Walmart, and fucking like, and all y'all would just be on it. Like, it would just fit so perfectly. It would make a great picture, because this is what you guys do. So anyway, I gotta start my life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for monitoring. It doesn't matter. My mother couldn't take the things that I said, and the things that I said were very true. I did not become this person just because I was born this person. I'm this person now is because all of you motherfuckers that thought that you could get over on me, like, Dante, what makes you think that you could just come from wherever the fuck you come from and get, like, what relation, like, what connection do you have with me? What rights do you feel you have? You brought up some old motherfucking busted tires from over 15 years ago that got stabbed. Like, if you wasn't broke or miserable or any of the things that I'm saying, why are you still talking about that? Like, what other real valid reason do you have to do this other than being miserable or any of the things that I'm saying? What? Like, you didn't grow up in my household. Like, what the fuck? Like, I only just knew you when my sister met you. Like, I don't know you like that, nigga. Like, what the fuck do you have to do with me? And why are you so invested in my life to make you feel so passionate about ruining me or bringing all this shit? What is this about? What the fuck is it about, nigga? Like, so yeah, in my defense, I'm gonna continue to say what I feel. Shit, none of y'all can give me a good real answer for any motherfucking thing. Y'all motherfuckers living a life that y'all couldn't continue to live, and y'all trying to get off on my back. I have absolutely nothing to do with whatever the fuck weird shit y'all got going on. I asked y'all to leave me alone. I asked you to go fuck off, and now you escalating shit. I'm not even going to stop you. Look, do what you feel you need to do. Do what you feel, but you don't have a real good reason to do the shit. You just demonic as fuck and weird as fuck. And like I said, you jealous, you degenerate, you don't like nothing that has life. You was jealous of my son, jealous of my family, and you obsessed with me. So until you prove me wrong, until you come up with a better reason as to why the fuck you doing this shit, that's what the fuck I'ma say. You saw something that you couldn't have, that you couldn't understand, and that you couldn't be a part of, and you wanted to break that shit up. That's what it is. Like, you and Fonte. Fonte is a pick-me, and that's the reason why she riding so hard. She was always a jealous, spirited, weird-ass bitch. And both of y'all got together, and this is what it turned into. So unless you can show me anything, any other reason wrong, nobody did shit to y'all motherfucking weird bitches. Y'all just went somewhere and started making up shit on people. Y'all do shit to other people, which is the reason why you gotta monitor and harass other people to get a reaction out of people. You have no real fucking reason why. You have none. You or her could never tell me a reason why you doing this. I'm 40 fucking years old, bitch. I met you when in my 20s, and I rarely hung around your ass like that. Rarely, bitch, rarely. And if I would have known you was like that, I would have kept my business away from your ass. I wouldn't even hung around my sister. And then you broke up our sisterhood. Like I said, wanting to be in something you ain't a part of. So first you worked on the sisterhood, then you worked on all the family units that we had within our families, and then now you trying to kill everybody. Like, you just a weird bitch, and somebody need to do you in for real. Like, everything I'm saying is very valid and with reasoning. With reasoning. Like, everywhere you go, you break up every fucking thing. And all you do is run over here and hide hands. And that's why you satanic as fuck. And you dicking niggas down. You need all this protection and shit. Because you know all the rotten, dirty, evil shit you do to people. You need the devil. You need dicks. I don't, like, if I was doing all that, I would be paranoid as fuck. If I was doing anything, like I said, even with the nigga $1,000 back in the day, I did that right because I didn't want to walk around paranoid. I would be like that because I'm an overthinker, and I would always think somebody walking up on me. Well, all this stalking and all these threats that y'all giving me, I'm just sitting out here posted. Why? I'm not paranoid. I'm not lying. I'm not a criminal like you. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to fucking hide. So once again, until you can tell me why the fuck you keep stalking me and fucking people to put over here to harass me and slander my name and getting all these hunkies and Africans and all these motherfuckers from different countries and demons and shit to come over here, until you can give me a good motherfucking reason on this live where everybody's watching, where you done probably told every motherfucking body a different story to get them over here. You, nigga, you a jealous, hateful bitch. That's it. You and Fonte. Y'all, that's all y'all, everything I just said is the reason why. Everything. You stood there, you monitor me, and you keep watching something you can't have, and it's making you obsessed. You keep watching something you want, you not a part of, it's making you jealous and hateful. The more and more you watch me happy, that's why you keep coming for every male I'm around. Like, you're weird as fuck, nigga. Coming for every male I'm around. Weird as shit, bitch. Still, your wife, the wife of your kids, don't see wrong with that. Like, what the fuck? Any woman, any real motherfucking nurturing woman that breed life, sanity, and abundance would never continue life with somebody like you. They would have made you get some motherfucking help first before they even procreated, nigga. Like, you're fucked up and you need the same mental health that you keep trying to plaster all this shit, this homeless bum ass shit that you keep trying to plaster, all this perverted, all this shit that you trying to plaster, yo, that shit is you. That's your, all the monsters and demons that live inside of your little mixed breed hybrid ass body. That shit lives within you and Fonte, because y'all fuck and y'all share them demons, nigga. I've never, ever, and would never ever fuck you, would ever never let you touch me in that way, nigga. Like, you disgust me, and the fact that you went out your way to see my pussy pics, nigga, like, that shit disgusts me. You deserve every fucking thing coming for you. You have no reason to be so nasty and degenerate and hateful and evil, besides the motherfucking unhealed traumas that I said both of y'all bitches need to fucking heal. You's a nasty ass nigga, and everybody gonna know that you did everything that you did to me. You fucking bitch, and you sitting up there acting like I'm stalking you. You done made so many fucking fake pages to come back and keep harassing me. Ain't nobody in their fucking right mind gonna believe anything you said. That's why I know everybody that come up here is all from you. It's all from you. Nobody in their right motherfucking mind, unless they motherfucking getting paid. Y'all got a disease. Y'all got something to motherfucking hide. That's it. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep showing the fuck up. But until you can say, oh, that your mother beat the shit out you, nigga, tell me why the fuck you doing this shit. You can continue to try to put my business out there or slander my name, make up lies and shit on my name, but you can't tell me why the fuck your faggot ass doing this shit, bitch. I'm sick of you. On that note, I'm about to start my day, because unlike you, I got a motherfucking life and shit to do, bitch.